Any forward out there wants to score more goals, but there are periods where you just feel like the ball isn't coming to you, and it can feel that you're crowded and isolated with potentially 2, 3, or even 4 defenders around you, stopping that ball from coming into you. And it's a lonely experience and something that can be very frustrating and hard to get around. It may seem like the chance will never come, but there are things you can do to put yourself in a better position. And feeling like this happens to all of us, even the very best players out there, causing us to go searching for the ball and moving into positions that are further away from the goal. Similar to Harry Kane at the start of the season, who has gone through a bit of a dry spell in front of goal. And this has caused him to go wider and deeper, moving away from the goal and away from the area of the pitch where he's going to cause most damage to the opposing team. And Kane has become more influential since Conte's introduction, with Conte asking him to play further up the pitch, closer to the goal, where he can show his skills and be most effective. And someone like Cavani is great at this, which leads us to our first key area. Cavani doesn't stay wide, he plays within the width of the penalty area, and any striker looking to score more goals will realise that this area of the pitch is much more profitable for them. Move too wide and you're further away from the goal, making it much more difficult to get any shots away due to the angle and the distance that you're away. So it's much less likely out in these wide areas, so what you need to do is try and play within the width of the area, where more chances are going to fall to you. Being in this area gives you more chances to get on the ball closer to goal and potentially shoot, but also allows you to make more runs into the penalty area from a closer distance. And the more that you can get into the penalty area, especially the 6-yard box, the more opportunities you'll get and the more goals that you'll score. And having this ability is key to all top strikers, as they realise it's not always about what they do with the ball, it's also just as important what they do without the ball. And we can see this from this graphic here. A player like Lukaku stays within the width of the area, and they want to make as many forward runs into that 6-yard box or second 6-yard box around the penalty area. Doing so puts them in a position where they can pounce on any loose balls, and Ronaldo is a master at running just off the shoulder of the defender into the penalty area. Which means that he's still a threat even if he doesn't get the ball, as defenders are going to have to look in behind them and they're going to have to worry about the potential of Ronaldo running through onto a through ball. And in these positions, when the ball's out wide or potentially with the midfield, Ronaldo is deadly. Lots of players may drop deep to the ball, but Ronaldo will always look to move towards the goal. It causes a huge amount of problems for the defence. Dropping deep and out wide moves you away from the penalty area, away from the danger area. And Ronaldo wants to make sure that he's always in the most dangerous position possible, getting in a position to run off the last defender's shoulder. And as that defender looks out at the wide player who's ready to cross, Ronaldo is on what is called their blind side, the side of their body where they are not looking, which gives him a great opportunity to run into the danger area and get an opportunity to get on the end of the cross. Realising that you can be a threat even if you don't have the ball is a great advantage to strikers. Defenders hate good movement and they hate seeing attackers ahead of them as they're chasing back to goal. And in an ideal world, defenders would like to have attacking players as far away from the penalty area as possible. And if we take a look at the Premier League goal scorers so far this season, we can see that there's some great numbers, especially from the Liverpool duo of Salah and Jota. But something that correlates well is the amount of touches that they take in the opposing team's penalty area. The more touches they take, the more likely they are to score more goals. We've all been there where we don't get the ball so much as an attacking player. So stay within the width of the area so you're close to the goal and try to make as many runs in behind the defence on the defender's last shoulder as much as possible. The more you do this, the more chances you'll get to score, even if you don't get on the ball much. Thanks for watching, and please feel free to like and subscribe for more.